up on the quarterfinals, so a lot of excitement building, and we want to jump into the gameplay and get right into it. Is that OVRs are still good, that you've been trading in the players you don't want. They'll still be useful, so get ready, and we'll check out some of the costs for those. We got other stuff, but we heard you were doing it. We're jumping right in to the gameplay. No banner, no video, nothing. Right in, you get to see what the Dream Chasers build is right away. And you get to see here Dream Chasers taking over the main menu. So we're going to jump right into Dream Chasers, which is going to be the main event here. It's a 4-week campaign. It's about the Champions League. Obviously, we're into the quarterfinals. And an exciting part here is there's different chapters going on. You get to play the matchups in the quarters. So you can see here, Barca Atletico. And then there's going to be some theme challenge we're going to take a look at. We have some epic moments from the history of the Champions League. And then some of the dream boxes are players. So we'll take a look. So let's jump in to chapter 1 here.
Seeing the fact that he's in his pundit outfit makes me so happy, given that my background was in esports commentary before joining the community team. So that has got me really excited already for this chapter.
Right, seeing it with the
insanely high, correct?
We're going to take a look at that item pretty shortly to see the stats, but definitely the action shot off the bat is catches your eye. So skill games, you're going to play a match here, and then you're going to get these Dream Chaser tokens, and then you can actually go in and play the upcoming quarterfinals. So Real Madrid and Bayern, let's pick that one. And you actually will be using the base teams here.
Evolution are live OVR players, so it will be based on the performance. They are at 115 OVR at base, but they can go up to 117 OVR based on what we gotta do is rack up the tokens and 17 OVR, but I can't be too. Meanwhile,
I guess the question is,
go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna ask Fish that would fit in there, or if you're
In my roster,
no bias on that
both sides. Yeah, and if you get the progress tokens, then you can advance through the weekly duo rewards. One here is the 400 Dream Chasers tokens that you can get every week. In the level of players.
upgrades there. And then we head into the theme challenge here. So these ones were back with the requirements here. I don't know, these ones don't look too difficult, right? These look pretty doable.
It really depends on the match and one. So the first week, see, there's heroism, and then I couldn't keep in mind that you have the extra requirements to actually win because it's themed around what happened in real life.
Exactly. Don't miss that little next button there. Don't want to miss out on the rewards. Get some tokens, get some progress. Speaking of progress, don't have enough progress, but if you get enough of these progress currency here, you can claim some extra rewards. Obviously, the 3 draft tokens, I think that's pretty nice to get, and the rank up points as well.
But do not
1,000 there.
sleep on the tokens. These are once per. You can claim them only once, right? Rank up items, the rank up points, and the training transfers. You're guaranteed to get either the tokens.
Some of the rewards we'll be getting.
Absolutely going to go up against Real Madrid again later. Sorry, I believe it's playing as your team against the team that's selected that challenge, not playing as Real Madrid. And then finally, once you complete the entire Chapter 2, more ranked even more UEFA Dream Chasers.
Sure, new player joining our roster here. Kind of careers with highlights from the UEFA Champions League coming up over the next weeks. I took a look at them. Those are exciting, so we'll have to see over the next few weeks. But we're starting off with
looking at the epic moments does help a little bit in figuring out who are some future
detective in the house.
I know. I don't know. Oh, I accidentally scrolled on this area and it looks like some of the players here might be, giving us a bit of a hint. But Tack, you mentioned before, don't sleep on the tokens, the Dream Chaser tokens. And that's where I'm looking at the dream boxes here. And some players, different values.
Absolutely. Reason 1 for me is the live OVR players in Chapter 1. Reason 2 would be dream boxes, because by completing the event, going through the progress, completing the theme challenges, and refreshing the box that you can refresh for 150 tokens, you can claim the 116 milestone there. But I do believe that if you trust the club that you support, you might
your squad up a bit more. There's say someone in live OVR that looks interesting. It's definitely an option. But I think what I'm looking forward to is playing some of these duel matches, recreating, or I guess predicting some of the upcoming quarterfinal matches that's going on. But the other big thing is going to be around the Dream Chasers drafts. We're back with the same FC draft voucher, so if you carried over some of these from Cap Legends or other events, they're also usable here in the Dream Chasers draft. And we're getting a look here at week 1 with Pool A led by Carragher, Hazard, and Lundberg, as well as Kimmich in there. So we can check out quickly the stats of some of these Pool A players with Jamie Carragher here. And right off the bat, a center back with 133 pace, 147 defending, and 139 physical. Honestly, pretty good. I'm seeing in chat people going, "Don't let the football leave you." Or what is the quote, chat? Can you give me the quote that everyone brings up where it's like, "Leave the football before the football leaves you"? There.
I can refresh us in terms of the attributes. 148 pace, 136 shooting.
Much a work in progress, so some of these are subject to change and or technical difficulties, but we're back. It's Hazard. He's a left winger. As Tack mentioned, 148 pace with a 147 dribbling. Very curious to see how he feels on the ball. The dribbling might be pretty twitchy here.
Yeah.
Interesting at cam. I would have thought you'd have him at like left mid, right mid.
Maybe they're on a secondary position. We can check.
Yeah. Oh, press the wrong one here.
Oh, apparently.
Wait. Hold up. Is
Apparently
there no
not,
secondary position?
Yeah. Apparently
Okay,
not.
well, I guess-
Apparently he is attacking midfielder.
We'll check in on that one. Yeah, because I feel like I always remember him
Yeah.
left mid, right mid. How would he?
I like it. Maybe that's just me.
Yeah, I feel like I personally like using left wingers that have cam or right wingers that have cam as secondary position.
Mm-hmm.
That's just my personal preference. I'm using right wing Maradona and my cam, and before that I was using like anniversary Ronaldinho as my cam. For some reason, I think just the dribbling when you get those wingers involved is way better. But let's take a look at Joshua Kimmich here. Passing stands out. Decent pace for a CDM. And then let's check out some of the Pool Bs real quick. 115s. I don't know if a lot of you guys will be going for 115s. Also, just to confirm, these are not live OVR players. So it's only certain players that we saw in the chapter that can get live OVR upgrades. So if you do follow FUT on console, you likely saw him in FUT Birthday a few weeks ago. He's now Fernando Hierro. I feel like we've seen a number of Hierro center back items, and they usually do pretty well. Difference on corners. And then another tough one to fit into the lineup. Just going to get bullied off the ball. And then Casillas at a 116. I know a lot of people shy away from Casillas due to his height, but all around solid stats. If you're not going,
I'm a big
for
fan
one
of
those
Casillas.
117s.
He's someone I watched growing up in the sport, so that's somebody I'm definitely hoping I can pick up.
Would be an upgrade for a lot of people's squads here. I've recently upped goalies. It is tough to come back to the shorter ones.
Oh yes, I have the most recent Petr Cech at the moment, and I am very, very happy with his height, we can say.
Yeah. Not to say it makes a I find the biggest slight advantages go to the taller goalies. So let's just do a quick little draft pull here, just to see the walkout if we get one. We're in with Brozovic. I feel like that's a pretty normal draft experience for a lot of us.
One of us, Antoine.
One of us. All right, let's check out the walkout here, chat. Hey, not bad, not bad.
Not one of us, Antoine. Not one of us.
I'll always remember what was the episode where it got like a Puskas? And I had to swear to everyone. But yeah, there's the walkout. Very, very nice looking Champions League themed. And then I guess continuing here with Dream Chasers, we can briefly just check out the Division Rivals rewards. Not a huge change from what we've seen. If we go up to FC Champion, new kits, or not new kits, new logo here. Some rank up points. Next.
0 stars at one, so that's not for
So the other player as well was the Top Duos Week 2 box player, and that's 117 Xavi. So interested to see what chat thinks about this kind of center mid here with 148 passing and 144 dribbling. 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves. I feel like you know exactly how you're going to use Xavi. He's not going to be winning the ball back too much, but he is going to be able to pick out a pass, dribble up the field, really connect the dots.
Not a liability too in the defensive aspect, as of